Hello everyone, my name is Trifium. Welcome back to another Misfits Racing League highlights video. We are here in Mexico City for the Tier 2 division. We hope you enjoy some of the highlights we picked out from this absolute thriller. Domi in pole position there, the Hungarian, the reigning now Tier 2 champion, a 113.484 from him here around Mexico. Crampy in the Haas, a 113.6. We have Mateo in the McLaren, going by the name of Shortway today, a 113.614. It's very tight for these top three right now. Lights coming on now. Unicorn 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Mexico. We are going to see a little bit of a timing desync. You can hear those engines purring. They are revving. These drivers are itching to go, and we are away around Mexico here. There's been a bit of a desync on the timing tower, and Domi's had an absolute rocket launch off the line here, as has Maxim B. Crampy has lost out a position already. Henners has made his way up, and we've already had a major collision in the rear of this grid. There is a massive amount of debris, and the safety car has already exited the pit lane. On through the grid is Squid and Darian Alfie now. Squid through on the outside of turn 1, through on the inside of turn 2, and now ahead of Darian. Henners and Verstappen are having an exchange. They're wheel to wheel as we make our way into turn 4. Who's going to get the better of this one? Henners around the outside. Verstappen holding on the inside with a lockup. That's Kai Baccini looking at him, looking for that inside line. Let's jump on with this as Henners now has Wisp on his inside as well. Oh, wow. Henners is really moving here on this race restart, Unicorn.
But, no, your Darren Alphys and your Squids, well, they could get thrown in a big lot of traffic as Kai, Shortway.
This is such a battle 3. It's a 3-deep battle here coming through the stadium section now. Verstappen holding off Mateo and Kai Baccini right now. There's a little bit of contact. That's Mateo and Kai Baccini have come together. I'm not entirely sure what's happened that has brought them together now. Kai Baccini has dropped into 18th position, hunting down Verstappen, and it's been made quite clear in the chat for this one. Verstappen having quite the desync problem over on his end right now as Scars makes his way through. Liam is quite tight to the rear of the Renault of Ixon right now. Henners will be happy that these two are battling because he wants to catch up as best he can, and right now that's exactly what he's doing. Adrian Cotters right now in a wheel-to-wheel exchange as we come through Sector 2. That's the AlphaTauri on the outside. Cotters holding the inside well. I imagine the Mercedes crew not too thrilled about some of the antics in the race here so far. Now we've had a big issue as Crampy is falling like a stone through this grid. What's happened to him? He's had a big issue coming through the S's section. He's looking for a rejoin opportunity, and he is in a dangerous position. These softs are really starting to play a role for these racers. Look at Liam now. Ixon. Not much you can do without DRS. That Red Bull clear cut into 5th position.
Darren Alfie going to have a look around the outside of Squid into turn 1. A little bit late on the brakes. Can he get this move done? Don't think he can. No, and that's dropped him back.
Domi on the inside of Cotters into turn 4. Does he get this move done? He's on the fresh rubber. He has made that move stick. What a move and what a lunge coming out of the Hungarian.
And these guys just need to be a little bit patient with each other. They're not really in the battle. It's Domi getting another move up the inside. This time it's Adrian.
Stop. Henners gets Ixon, and Liam now ahead of the racing point into turn 1. He gets that move done. Ixon will not have an answer for Henners at the moment, as we had thought it would. Domi now, another target for the Hungarian. That's Sijos on the inside defending into turn 4. Domi is into 6th position. Hold the phone. Domi right now doing some work. He makes it clear ahead into 4th position on Scars. I thought he might have made a big lunge there. We've seen... Oh, here we go. There's a lunge. Scars has a bit of a front row seat to this action. Domi makes it into 3rd position ahead of Ixon. But I'm afraid it might have been in vain as Domi... Look at the speed coming out of this Williams with the DRS right now. There is a tire differential, of course. The Williams on the inside. Henners defending as best he can. How's it going to go with the switchback opportunity? Nothing doing out of the Haas, and there's just too much traction in Domi's car right now. But here we have Henners really pushing that battery. He's trying to give Domi a run for his money here, and so far he's doing quite well. A little bit of a wheel tap there. Almost got himself caught up with the Williams, but that is Domi in 2nd position. Now Liam, he can see all of this happening in his rearview mirrors. DRS now around the outside, Darian says. Gasco right now Not much that he can do. There's just such a tire differential. Henner's on the inside. What a move this could be for the Haas. Kai squeezing him well. Space is left, but Henner's getting that car straight ahead. Through this grid now, Squid on the 7-lap old mediums. He's got Liam on the fresh hards on his rear, but he wants to get Yasko done and dusted before the Canadian of Liam moves through. And you can see Liam can see all of this unfolding in front of him. There's a bit of a tap. Yasko's had a bit of a slide, and this is going to gift Liam a position. Henner's in his sights once again. It's a battle between these two. He's going to fight on these mediums. Ixon has plans for both of them. He gets ahead of everybody. Adrian now, it's 3 wide behind the Renault. Adrian very late on the brakes now. Henner's cutting through ahead of the AlphaTauri. Kaibachini safe in this equation. And how are things looking on your end, Unicorn?
He's going after Squid. He's just come out on the fresh hard. Ixon and Henner's, they're going again. Henner's around the outside down into turn 4. Gadwin hopped into the pit lane as well. It hasn't really been very beneficial for him. He's on mediums. Intentions are, it's now Kaibachini with a nice run on Ixon. No DRS in the Renault, and we've seen it time and time again. I imagine we will see it in the future as well. The DRS down into turn 1, very, very powerful. First overtake on these fresh mediums. He's got that move done before turn 1.
Liam Squid wheel to wheel through turn 4, now through turn 5. Liam on the outside. How's this going to go? Squid holding on to 4th still at the moment, but it is a major rubber differential here.
Who are going to get overtaken into turn 1? The first up on the chopping block is Squid. Liam past him. I imagine Henners is going to have a nice look at Scars. It's going to be a little bit late, but it's fresh mediums into turn 1. Scars with a lockup, but he's still in P6, and Ixon and Adrian, they've had an exchange as well in the midfield. It's bunched up into about 3 groups, but here goes Scars up the inside of Squid. Squid is going so slowly down this straight. Henners has got him as well, and he's lost 2 places down into turn 1. He's going to try it around the outside into turn 1, and he might actually have the defense into turn 2. He doesn't.
Very neatly done from Henners. Hungarian has a very, very fast Hungarian looking up his gearbox, and there goes Domi through 3 seconds. That puts him up to 6 seconds in penalties. Ooh, a little bit of a tap there for Maxim, looking to get through on this Renault now, switching back to around the outside, and it's going to be a feast for the Alfa Romeos as there goes Sejoss through on the inside as well. And down Yasko for P14 for those bragging rights, if you will. Be enough, Unicorn?
It's going to be close. It depends. Gadwin, he does have a slight tire advantage going around the outside, but these mediums, they're going to start falling off a little bit, and he's not going to get it. Sejoss, though, he's had another slide. Strip out from the rear of that car, and that is Gadwin now. Up to be said, but the run from Sejoss down into turn 12, turn 4. Excellent.
An error out of Maxim here, but Maxim just too much traction in these softs at the moment. Does Henners have a look back? No, he just says, all right, fair enough. Will be the first driver to take the checkered flag here. Or not. So his car is retired. He's had an issue on the final curb.
That's a win for Liam then.
Yep, that's very interesting.
Kai jumps Adrian for 6th, and well, there's Ixon up into 5th. Sejoss gets 5th place as a result of Domi's, issue through the final corner, and